All right, another trading in the books. Another day to get better and trade recap start right now. Really happy that I am documenting my own journey because I'm actually enjoying reflecting on myself. And there's a lot of things that I can get better at. And the best way to do that is to just collect my own data. Other YouTubers are great. They already got their information. They got their practice in. Now I want to be able to correct myself so I can get better because I can see myself getting better. In today's trade, I was really heavy on sell, but I ended up getting stopped out in profit way too early. And that's something I need to work on. I need to be more patient and letting price at least get a 1 to 1 and then move it to maybe 100, maybe $300 in profit, something like that. I need to have a better understanding on how to manage when I'm in profit like this, because for some reason I'm willing to let it go down to 350 in negative, but yet can't even let it go down to 350 in positive before I start moving my stop loss. But that is going to be something I consistently will work on. And I'm actually really excited about my trading because the moment I started to really take this serious, I started to see the market differently. I started to become more of a spectator and not be so emotionally on the red and green candles and the EMAs and where prices came from and where it's going to go. Now I'm more focused on specifically being a price predictor. So if price is at 24,800 and there's a red candle, there's a lot of volume looking down to go towards the lower side, then looking at that low at 24,754 and 75 would be a great target. So my analysis is all um, is all there, and I'm also learning. I don't really care about being right anymore. I want to be rich. I want to be able to withdraw from funded accounts and into my live accounts, because I've been spending a lot of time in these markets, and I want to spend more time in the markets, but this time make it more fun by getting large sums of withdrawals. And I'll need to start that by understanding how to manage my positions better. So I can fast forward a little bit. This is me entering in the wrong position. I ended up taking a buy when I was supposed to be hitting a sell position, and I didn't realize it until I was 164 in negative, and then I was like, hey, I'm supposed to be in profit, so I exited real fast, and then I ended up getting right back in because I was still confident with my bias for it to go down. Looking at this in hindsight, telling myself, saying, hey, just don't move your stop loss, leave your position, and just watch the trade or look away. It's a lot easier to say, but when you're staring at the charts, it's like you want to protect your profits, and I think that's a scarcity thing that I'm working on, or greed, or one of those emotions. But it's okay. This is where real lesson happens, is how you reflect on yourself. So right there, see, that's so close. I should have waited a little longer, but it's okay. I will get better tomorrow. And then there's my little conscious kicking in and say, okay, you know what? Give yourself some room to breathe. I believe I moved it up a little bit more, but again, that's a good thing for me because I'm managing my risk. I'm leaving my stop or my take profit in place. And okay, so here, what was the lowest it went to? Let's just say 385. Looking at this right now, I could have easily just said, oh, should I have just taken out 385, be okay with it? Or was I okay that I got stopped out at 155? I think I moved my stop loss again. Yeah, I did at 155. Now there's so many ways that I'm thinking I could have managed this trade. I could have moved it even lower, close where that green candle was about to form. Maybe when it created that wick, just an extra point or so. But I mean, again, I should have just kept waiting, kept managing my trades better. The first position, I mean, it would have already been super close to my take profit. Actually, it would have been very close to my take profit, which is around there. I think it was 753. Right. I get stopped out right here. It's okay. Still learning with the 15-second because I want to be looking more at the 5 minute and the 15 minute, sometimes the 30 minutes too, but the higher time frame will always give me back my confidence on where price is going. But every time I get into the 15-second, I get chopped around in my head thinking, oh, wait. I start to contradict where my thought process is or price is going to go. But this is good because tomorrow when I go back into the markets, I'll be more patient. I'll be more understanding. But the good thing about where I am now in my trading is that I am less emotional, and I love that. I'm not mad every time I get stopped out anymore or I'm in the wrong position. My heartbeat still beats quite fast sometimes, but that's where my breathing technique kicks in and it helps me. Now just learning how to manage the trade. Again, stopped out here at $70. That's okay. At this point, this is where I'm like, okay, price already made this huge move. I could get chopped around in here. So I'm pretty sure I ended up just logging out. So